You may have been noticing more and more green condemnation signs appearing on La Crosse homes. The number of condemned properties in the city is at its highest point since 2011. Tonight we begin a series of investigative reports on the problem. Lisa takes a look at how a new city partnership hopes to revitalize local neighborhoods.
Mike, a recent merger between the La Crosse Fire Department and the La Crosse Building and Inspection Department is intended to identify and fix homes in need of repair more quickly and efficiently. Here's a look at the number of condemned homes in the city over the past 5 years. In 2011, there was a high number of condemnations as the housing crisis across the country led to a number of foreclosures, including right here in La Crosse. You can see the number of condemnations dropped by 49% in 2012 and another 28% in 2013. But in 2014, the same year the inspection department was merged with the fire department, condemnations rose by 51%, and so far 2015 is on track to also have an increased number of condemned homes. Both departments say they are focused on making sure everyone has a safe place to live.
I've lived here at 832 22nd Street South about 11 years.
Carla Pena grew up in this beautiful river town.
La Crosse is a good community because it has a lot of things that people want.
Unfortunately,
Look at this, look at this. Isn't that terrible?
there are also some things people don't want.
The house next to me has been condemned for about 2 years.
And the house sat vacant for 9 years prior to being condemned.
So if you can see how badly the weeds are back there.
See, those are the examples that really, for me, creates a sense of urgency that we've got to get these things addressed. Because 11 years and then 2 years with a property with a green sticker on it is just, it's not acceptable.
Now, the fire department and city building and inspection department have merged to help identify properties in need of repair.
We want to raise the bar when it comes to the housing stock.
Everybody is entitled to a safe home, whether they're renting or even owner-occupied.
The departments are working together to better coordinate the property repair process. They have started by streamlining their policies.
We're taking things one step at a time and daily setting up policies, procedures, setting up expectations, looking at how we can make the system more efficient. And that's what we've been concentrating on, Lisa.
The fire chief says the mission of both departments was so similar, working together to find deteriorating housing is a natural fit.
Eventually, we want to get to a situation of where, firefighters are on the street, they see the real obvious ones, and, they can be a check and balance and saying, hey, listen, this property's in really tough shape. Community
members are also being encouraged to report properties in need of repair.
We can't condemn a building if we don't know what there's problems with it. And, that's that collaborative relationship we need to have with the community.
It's pretty unsightly.
For Carla, after realizing she was living next to a vacant property, she finally did speak up.
I called my alderman to find out what I could do about it. After it had been vacant for 11 years, and no one seemed to really be taking care of it that well.
The home was inspected.
We didn't know the water was shut off.
And, as a result, condemned. It's this type of partnership the fire department and inspection department is hoping to build with the community in an effort to revitalize our neighborhoods.
It's not going to be fixed overnight, but I can tell you that it's high on the priority. It's a higher priority on my list, and I know it's higher priority on Mayor Cabot's list, and we are taking this issue very seriously.
The La Crosse Inspection Department was merged with the fire department in July of last year.
And Carla, the woman in your story, she says she's been living next to this condemned home for several years now. Is there a time frame in which people have to have those properties fixed up?
Well, in this case, the home next to Carla's was condemned because the water to the house was shut off. And in those cases, those homes are condemned. They can remain vacant as long as they keep up the property. However, Carla is concerned because she feels that property is starting to deteriorate. So if she gets the city involved again, they can issue a warning to fix up the property. Tickets can be issued, and I also reached out to the owner of that property, but we were not able to connect, so I have not been able to speak with them.
All right, interesting nonetheless. So next Tuesday at 6 o'clock, we will take a look at the 3 different types of condemnation orders and the length of time some homes in our neighborhoods have sat vacant.